right, folks, welcome back to the Fight Station. Discussing some much needed good news today. Well, potentially good news. I don't want to jinx anything, but reports today suggesting that Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford is a done deal for June 27th in Las Vegas for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Not what I was expecting to see today, to be honest. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. We've seen some reports over the past couple of weeks that talks had resumed between Spence and Crawford's camps, and maybe things were looking a bit better than last time. But this has sidelined me personally. This came out of the blue. Again, I hope I'm not jinxing it because it's not a done deal. But it was reported by the Ring magazine, a fairly reputable source, who said that they had been informed by sources close to the fight that essentially terms have been agreed and we could see an announcement as soon as April 22nd on the Javante Davis versus Ryan Garcia card, which would just be fantastic. You know, as I said, a much needed pick me up for the sport. I think, you know, you think about the Conor Benn situation still dragging on and looking messier than ever, and collapse of Fury, Usyk, and now reports of Amir Khan failing a drugs test today. Feels as if the sport was in a real low place, even for boxing, and it would have taken news like this to sort of lift it out to some extent anyway. But you know, it looks as if we could be finally there with arguably the best fight to make of this entire generation at any weight. You know, you've got a clear 1-2 at welterweight, two Americans, both absolute nailed on top 10 pound for pound fighters. Some would even have them as high as top 5. And the winner will go down as, you know, one of the great welterweights of certainly the past 20, 30 years, without a doubt. So fingers crossed we get over the line. It's 18 days out from April 22nd. That would be quite special if it could be announced on a show as big as Davis Garcia. But we shall see. I don't want to ramble too on about it because the fight's not done yet. I must stress that. But as I said, reports from, you would imagine, fairly reliable places that we could finally be there. I know last year was a mess for this fight. Such a long, drawn-out public negotiation process. We thought we were there. We thought it was done, and eventually all collapsed in front of our eyes and left a real bitter taste. And I thought that was it. I thought there was too much water under the bridge. They wouldn't bother revisiting. And, you know, both entering their early 30s now, sorry, their mid-30s, well into their mid-30s. And I thought that would be it. It would just be resigned to the dustbin of great fights we never get to see. But looks like I could be wrong on that, and I really hope I am. But we'll wrap it up there. I'll not waffle on too much, as knowing my luck, there'll be a news breaking tomorrow that it fights off and Spence has gone up to 154. But fingers crossed that's not the case. If you made it this far, like the video, subscribe to the Fight Station, comment, tell me who wins, Errol Spence Jr. or Bud Crawford. It's a fiery debate. Keep it civil. Thanks very much. Cheers.